Hey there, now we're going to look at what it might look like to work with students on a constructed response type question. So here I have a math constructed response with our input-output. As you can see here, I tried to hide the equation that would be used to determine the output. So what I would do, I would have the students I would read it, have the students reread it, and then go through and break this apart. Not that they really need to know a whole lot here, but what they do need is that question. What is the equation used to find x? So they would have their input, we would highlight that input, and then we would look for that pattern in the output, and then try to determine the equation that is necessary for that output. This would be a good place for students to generate discussion. It would be a good place for them to understand that some numbers aren't necessary here. And then looking at the pattern and how does the number of minutes increase each time. And then they can formulate their possible hypothesis and test their hypothesis of what the equation would be. So just some ideas there on how to use some of our tools in XPress for annotating a constructed response question. You could also use the text tool to add text as students record what it is they are wanting to share with you. So we could add that text box and then just go from there and offer the opportunity for kids to dialogue anything that they could think of. Because right now, if you look, yep, there's an increase of 6 each time. Or is it something different? Because if if they're just looking at the y, it increased by 6 that first time, but that second time it increases by 12. So then we have to look at, maybe that's not the right one, and keep going and problem solving. So good ways for the kids to work together to problem solve, good ways for this to work in a small group if needed.